Welcome to Bloom English Vowel Sounds Practice Workshop. Today, we'll practice hearing the difference between short and long vowel sounds, reading simple words, and speaking them more confidently. This is a relaxed practice session, not a test. Everyone learns at their own pace, so let's enjoy learning together. Here's our learning journey for today. We'll begin by meeting the 5 English vowels. Then, we'll practice short vowel sounds. After that, we'll learn long vowel sounds and discover how small spelling changes can change pronunciation. Next, we'll play a listening game, practice reading words together, read a short story, complete a fun challenge, and finish with a quick review. We'll build each skill step by step. Let's start with the 5 vowel letters. They are A, E, I, O, and U. Every English word has at least one vowel sound. Let's say each one together. A makes the A in apple. E makes the E in egg. I makes the I in igloo. O makes the O sound in octopus. And U makes the sound in umbrella. One important thing to remember is that vowel letters can make different sounds depending on the word. That's why we practice with real words instead of only memorizing the alphabet. Now let's look at short vowel sounds. Short vowel sounds are quick, relaxed sounds. Listen carefully. Cat, bed, sit, hot, and sun. Notice that every sound is short and doesn't last very long. Watch how your mouth changes. For cat, your mouth opens. For bed, your lips form a small smile. For hot, your lips become more rounded. Now let's read all 5 words together once slowly. Cat, bed, sit, hot, sun. Now let's try reading them at a natural speaking speed. Cat, bed, sit, hot, sun. Now let's compare those with long vowel sounds. Long vowels often say the name of the letter. Listen. Cake, tree, kite, home, and music. Sometimes a silent E helps create the long vowel sound. Sometimes 2 vowels work together. Sometimes the word is divided into open syllables. These are helpful clues, but remember that English has many exceptions, and that's perfectly normal. Stretch the vowel slightly as you say each word, then read it naturally. Now let's compare some word pairs. Cap, cape, kit, kite, hop, hope, cub, cube. Did you notice that changing just one letter completely changes the vowel sound? Listen for one important question. Is the vowel quick or does it say its name? That's often the easiest way to tell the difference between short and long vowels. Now let's practice listening. I'll say one word from each pair. Your job is to simply decide if you hear a short vowel or a long vowel. Listen carefully before answering. Matt, Pete, rid, note. Remember, listening carefully is just as important as speaking clearly. For the first word, I said mat, which is a short vowel sound. You heard the ah sound. For the second round, I said peat, which is the long vowel sound for E. The third round, I said ride. Sorry, I said rid. That is the short sound for I. The final round, I said note, which is the long sound of O. The more you train your ears, the easier pronunciation becomes. Our mouths help create different vowel sounds. Let's look at a few examples. For the E sound, like tree, smile gently. For the oo sound, like moon, round your lips. For the ah sound, like cat, open your mouth comfortably. For O, like home, round your lips and open slightly. For like sun, relax your mouth. Even small mouth movements can make pronunciation much clearer. If you have a mirror or phone camera available, it's helpful to watch your mouth while practicing. Now let's practice reading. We'll begin with short vowel words. Cat, fan, map, sun, cup. Now for the next row. Bed, hen, red, sit, fish. Finally, the long vowel words. Cake, rain, tree, bike, home, moon, food, cube, cute, music. Remember the routine. Look at the vowel, say the vowel sound, then read the whole word. Some English words sound almost the same, but one vowel changes the meaning. Listen carefully. Ship, sheep. Full, fool. Hat, hate. These are called minimal pairs. Only one sound changes, but the meaning changes completely. Don't worry if they sound similar at first. With practice, your ears will begin to notice these differences much more easily. Let's read a short story together. Honey has a big red bag. She packs a map, an apple, and a cup. She walks to a green tree. She smiles because today is a learning day. Now that we've read it once, listen again for the vowel sounds. Can you hear the short vowels? Can you hear the long vowels? Honey has a big red bag. She packs a map, an apple, and a cup. She walks to a green tree. She smiles because today is a learning day. Reading aloud is one of the best ways to improve pronunciation, so keep practicing. Let's finish with a quick challenge. We'll fill in the missing vowel and then read the completed word. C blank T becomes cat. The missing vowel here is A. The A makes the ah sound. B blank G becomes bag. It makes the ah sound. The missing vowel is A. T R blank E becomes tree. It makes the E sound. The missing vowel is E. S M blank L E becomes smile. The missing vowel is I. It makes the I sound. M blank P becomes map. It makes the A sound. The missing vowel is A. C blank K E makes the A sound. The final word is cake. Make sure you pay attention to which words used a long vowel and which words used a short vowel. Cat, bag, map all used a short vowel, while tree, smile, and cake used a long vowel sound. Let's review everything we've learned. Can you think of one word for each vowel? Here are some examples. A makes the A sound in apple. It makes the A sound in cake. E makes the E sound in egg and the E sound in tree. I makes the I sound in sit and the I sound in kite. O makes the A sound in hot and the O sound in home. U makes the sound in sun and the U sound in music. Today you practice listening carefully, recognizing mouth shapes, hearing the difference between short and long vowels, reading words aloud, and building confidence with English pronunciation. That's wonderful progress. Thank you so much for joining today's Bloom English Vowel Sounds workshop. Remember, learning pronunciation takes practice, and every small improvement is something to celebrate. Listen often, speak slowly when you're learning, practice a little every day. Most importantly, enjoy the learning. For more videos or to request a video about specific English topics, email us at bloomenglish10@gmail.com. We'll use your suggestions to create more free learning videos. Thank you and keep blooming.